Look, MP, they love you, okay? They said engagement's been through the roof since you started shouting them out, but now they just, they need a little more.
More? What you mean more?
They need a video of you talking about how you use Cognivibe and how it helps you live your best life as an NBA superstar and a lifestyle influencer and marketing icon. That's it.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
No, Austin, bro. I mean, I wear the thing when I sleep sometimes, and honestly, the crystals hurt my face when I turn over.
Okay.
But I guess it helps when I sleep a little.
That's perfect, all right? Just say that. I mean, not the part about the crystals hurting your face. Let's just keep it corporate, but you got it. Come on.
Yeah.
A house for your shoes.
For my shoes.
House
yeah,
for your shoes.
I do. Okay.
There we go. Sleep well.
Look, being the #1 option is not for everyone. Other teams, they're sending their best defenders, they're sending help, they're double teaming you off the ball.
Sounds like a lot to handle.
Man, it's not just physically taxing, it's a mental grind to deal with the constant pressure and the shifting defenses and new looks.
You know what it is, MP, no excuses. So, tell us how you deal with it.
Right. So, one thing that personally helps me is this Cognivibe. I've been wearing this during my naps before games. It boosts my concentration and energy levels so I can deliver in the fourth quarter.
How does Cognivibe help you focus?
Bro, it helps me improve the quality of my rest and speeds up my recovery time, while the crystals aid cognitive function and improve decision making.
But is it comfortable?
Let's focus on how Cognivibe is the healthiest way to get sleep you need to dominate your game. Check the link in the bio. It really works.
Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
And we've been seeing MP putting a lot of effort into his offense. He's made it his mission to be the guy who carries the bulk of their scoring duties.
And it hasn't taken him long to prove that he's serious. He's been putting up a bunch of points, and I know that by his own standards, he thinks he could be better. But compared to almost anyone else, and he's been great.
Here's Suggs after the basket by Minnesota. Pass to Bitadze. To the inside. Here's Wagner. Misses from short range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
11 feet away. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
That's good, and it's MyCareer with the assist.
And that's a tough basket. That speaks to how determined Wagner is close to the rim.
The drive by MP. And the dunk by NP. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance NP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Now after the missed three from Desmond Bain. And a wide open look for MP. The three-pointer is right on target. Randall. Pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's MP. And the three ball is good. Owens has got 8 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here's Wagner. Back to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy has hops.
McDaniels dishes to MP. Pass to Randall. Here's Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. 6 points for him.
so graceful with the teardrop.
Here's Banchero, still scoreless. Suggs, Randall grabs the board. Minnesota leading by 6. MP outside. McDaniels on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. Randall against Bain. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got his second bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Minnesota making some changes. Robo's checked in, and it's Reed in for Julius Randle. Then for the Magic, Howard comes in for Bain, and Russell Westbrook subbed in for Suggs. Now, here's Wagner. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Fires from deep. Minnesota with the rebound. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
And Batazzi throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Now, here's MP. He's got 8. Edwards kicks to Reed. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Banchero for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's always a good sign when Banchero is hitting the 3. He's working to become more consistent out there.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the night.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Batazzi, a screen on Edwards. Wagner passes to Westbrook. Pocket 6. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific.
Back to Westbrook. Wagner outside. Batazzi setting a screen for Wagner. The 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just out.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Desmond Bain out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Howard. And it's De Silva in at the 4 slot. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with 44 points, and that was a season high for him. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Bane with the screen on MP. Westbrook kicks to Bane. His three-pointers off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
MP finds McDaniel. Now here's Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall left side. MP, that's for two. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Number of years. Russ can dish it.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Owens kicks to McDaniels. Kicks it out to MP. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's his third triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
De Silva, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. 5 on the clock. Here's McDaniels. That one misses. Good D by Howard. Pass to Westbrook. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And that's now 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's Westbrook. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on MP.
One of the most physical point guards this league has ever seen. Westbrook powers through for the and one.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3 and D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Here's Wagner. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's the 10th straight point.
And so it's Minnesota rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Bane finds Suggs. Over Owens. And it's Suggs missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Outside, Bane. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wagner's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, and look at the stroke on Wagner's three. Total confidence.
For three, Edwards. The rebound by Batadze. Vitadze's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Banchero. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. McDaniels kicks to MP. McDaniels against Wagner. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Outside, Bain. Over in the corner, Banchero. To the paint. And that one's good, Suggs. 15 points in the game.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Pass to Edwards, and stolen by Wagner. Here's Suggs, and Suggs throws it down.
So often, Suggs is used to initiate offense, but tonight, he's been on the finishing end time and time again.
MP passes to Gobert, and it's in there. And it's 6 points for Rudy Gobert to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Wagner with a screen for Bain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And the basket by Edwards.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Down low. And there's Suggs on the assist by Bain. Suggs has got 10 points in just the second half. McDaniels dishes to MP. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Suggs against MP. A shake. And it's Suggs missing. Minnesota's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Randall kicks to MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
Kicks it out to Banchero. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Banchero's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. McDaniels sets a screen for Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Well, I like when Suggs takes initiative on offense. These drives to the rim help get him going.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Outside, Bain. MP against Suggs. Back to Bain. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vitadze. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Vitadze's got 6 points.
Well-aimed pass by Suggs. On time and on target to a ready shooter.
MP finds Edwards. Driving inside. And here's MP for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Vitadze is screen on MP. It's Suggs with the drive. Dan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on them. Well, DiVincenzo enjoys working inside. He can be appropriately aggressive in the paint.
Owens passes to Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Randall, guarded by Bain. Here's Hawkins, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
He's making that shot.
MP finds Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. MP outside. Pass to Berenger. MP outside. Fires the three, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
To the inside. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Westbrook.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Here is Hawkins. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And so it's Minnesota able to put on a show for the ages. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Another strong game where you managed to outduel one of the top scorers in the league. What does this performance say about you?
You know, it shows that I'm a force to be reckoned with in this league. I'm not trying to brag, but honestly, it feels like no one can stop me right now. I'm too nice with it. I'm a problem.
MP, I have to say you are buzzing. You seem to have a lot of energy for having played so many minutes.
Yeah, that's just conditioning. Thanks a lot, though. I'll see you next time.